Hello, everyone. I want to talk to you today about a touchy subject for some of us: relationships. One of the main reasons people are always asking why my relationship is not working, why it seems like no matter how much I try, my relationship is always going the wrong way. Do I have the right person? Am I doing the right things? Are we equally yoked, or what is it that causes relationships today to be the way that they are? Now, for some of us, you may feel that you got a great relationship. Well, this ain't for you then. But for those who sometimes may question why they think their relationship or what's going on with relationships today in America, I think one of the main reasons, number one, is relationships as we see it today, as our definition is today, we do not, uh, we do not, let me see how I can put this. We don't do it according to the way God made relationships. We don't do it the way He said that it should be done according to His word. The way we do it now contradicts how He says it that it should be in His word. And then one of the main other things that we do is we in a relationship earthly, and we took God out of it. We think it's the way we think it should be. We think we got a good man or a good woman or a good relationship with a friend or something like that if everything is going the way you think it should go or in your circle. But is it according to the way God said? Well, God said what? He said, no matter, Michael, how much you may love a woman, you can't be unequally yoked with them. God is warning you. See, that was a warning. He was saying, I know he nice. I know he smell good. I know he's a hard worker. I know he's a provider. I know all these things about this man. If you like him so much, but is he who I told you to be with? Is he the one I deigned for you? You see? And vice versa. We like this woman. She's got her own business. She works hard. She got her own car. She's good with words. She's a great orator. She's got her own business. But is that the one God told you to be with? Is that the one He ordained? I don't care that you've been with him 20 years. I don't care he's your childhood sweetheart. I don't care that y'all known each other since high school. I don't care y'all met in the church. I don't care that he a deacon and you a missionary. Is it the one that God said He wants you to be with? Because guess what? No matter how you thinking, no matter how he thinking, if it ain't what God put you with, it ain't gonna work. You can try to build a love. You can try to build a good rapport. You can try to, work together and you can do all the good things that you're supposed to do with each other to make it look like you're commonly doing this and commonly doing that together. We in unity. Oh, wow. We in unity. But if it ain't what God said, you have to go back and do it the way God said in His word. God loved relationship. That's why He made Eve for Adam. He loves relationship. But He loved it the way He created it. And He loved it the way with the laws that He gave that relationship should be. Another main thing is this. We forget about God when it comes to relationship. He's the one that invented relationship. He's the one that created relationship. And we leave Him out. We make our own decisions, and then we say, okay, Lord, this is what I need you to approve. You don't tell Him what you need approved. He tells you whether there's approval. That's like trying to start a church. You trying to do it this way, that way. You got the colors right. You want this. You want that. You want this and that going to be in your church. What did God say? Did you know when the tabernacle was made for the children of Israel, God told Moses from everything from the ground all the way till it was built up? Did you know that God told Solomon how to build the temple for the people of Israel so the Ark of the Covenant had some place to reside? God will tell you. So why are we trying to hide? Ooh, Lord, why are we trying to hide our relationship from God? He already sees it. He already knows who you're with. He already knows whether it's going to last or not because he's all knowing, he's all seeing, and he's all powerful. So God sees, because he's all seeing, your relationship. He's all knowing, so he knows whether it's going to last or not. And then he's all powerful. He has the power to turn it around for your good, or guess what? Allow things to come in your life to shake things up in your relationship. And we wonder sometimes why it was going so good for us, and then all of a sudden, bam, a brick wall. Sometimes God does things to warn us. Sometimes God allows things to happen to try to get your attention for a warning. That's why a lot of times before tornadoes and hurricanes comes, the news people give you a warning. They show you the map. They show you the red and green with the high places, the low places. They tell you where it's possibly it can hit first. It gives you enough time to do what? Evacuate. Some of us need to evacuate out of our relationships. Some of us need to run for cover. Some of us need to go to high ground when it comes to our relationship. Some of us are staying in places that we should not stay. And if we stay there, there's going to be a lot of damage. There's going to be a lot of damage. There's going to be hurricanes and storms and tornadoes and floods and tsunamis. There's going to be pandemic. There's going to be a lot of things that's going to happen because it's unequally yoked to what God has for you, his purpose that he has for you. Don't you know you get the wrong person in your life or you start doing the wrong things pertaining to you and God's relationship, it can damage you and God's relationship. It can damage and you get the wrong person attached to you. When God's got you called and chosen to do a lot mighty work, they can affect you. It can become a distraction. The person that we so-called love, so-called worship and adore, my boo, my baby, my husband, my king, my queen, my significant other. Sometimes we attach ourselves like magnets. And really we should. But sometimes we just don't know why, because we don't have that relationship with God that we need to have. Are you where you need to be in your relationship? Do you have your relationship with God intact? How is your earthly relationship? Is he the one? Is she the one?